Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Today, I'm bringing you one of the most amazing videos of the week. Yes, I'm here to break it down for you. The Stokes twins met the 7 most extraordinary people in the world, and each one of them has a truly unique talent or ability. Before we dive into this incredible video, make sure to subscribe, like, and share. Don't forget, the Stokes twins are going head to head with each of these 7 amazing individuals in different challenges. Just so you know, these are people who have already amazed the world, and beating them is not easy. The first person they meet is the man with the hairiest in the world. His hair is so much that it completely covers his face. But the real surprise? He was born this way. Some of the Stokes twins' friends are there to meet him and are completely shocked when they see him in person. They show respect, warmly welcoming him, and he is very happy about it. Next up is Siyun, a man born without legs. One of the twins' friends even removes Siyun's prosthetic legs, and Siyun just laughs it off. Despite his condition, Siyun is determined and incredibly skilled. He's going to participate in 4 challenges, each tougher than the last. He confidently says, "I know I will win." In the first challenge, he competes with 2 others, and it looks like Siyun might just win. As predicted, Shun wins. His speed and skill are unbelievable. Did you know? Shun holds the world record for being the fastest man to run on his hands, winning in 2022. Now he's entering a strength challenge, and he can lift more than 3 times his body weight. He'll compete by lifting a heavy metal bar against one of the twins' friends. The first contestant tries to lift 315 pounds, but gives up. He just can't do it. Then it's Siyun's turn, and he lifts it with ease, multiple times. Everyone is blown away by his strength. Next up is a fight challenge between Siyun and Tanner. Remember, Siyun is an MMA fighter, while Tanner clearly lacks the skills. The fight begins, and it quickly becomes one-sided. Tanner is so scared he begs Siyun to stop, but Siyun keeps going and wins the fight. After that, Tanner's friend, the referee, jumps in to help, but even he gets taken down by Siyun. Another win for Siyun. The final challenge for Siyun is a hand-walking race. He faces off against 2 others who also walk on their hands, but since they don't have his experience, Siyun wins easily. He's not just fast, he's the fastest man without legs in the world, and he has now won every single challenge thrown at him. Incredible! Once again, they try to compete with Siyun, but it's impossible to beat him in the hand-walking challenge. It's a unique talent that only he has. Before we begin the next challenge, please like this video and share it. The third person is a man from the Aquaman tribe in the Philippines. He can stay underwater for an incredibly long time, which is almost impossible for an average person. To test his abilities, they give him 2 underwater challenges. First challenge, he must pop 10 balloons underwater using a needle held in his mouth. He's done this before, and he says, "This is easy." He goes underwater and starts popping the balloons one by one. 1, 2, 3, 4, and finally all 10. He completes the challenge successfully. Second challenge. He stays underwater for a very long time, longer than most people ever could. In the end, he wins again and is rewarded for his incredible performance. Also, there is a closed box in the water, which is the prize that will be awarded once he completes the challenge. Keep in mind, he is expected to break the world record for the longest time spent underwater, a record of 24 minutes. However, he will only manage to stay under for about 13 minutes, which means he will fail to break the record. The fourth person is Sophie Dosi, the girl born without a spine. She's famous for doing things that most people wouldn't even try. She has an extremely flexible back and can bend her body in unbelievable ways. The first challenge is a stretch test to see how far each person can spread their legs backward. She's up against 2 other contestants. The challenge begins, and they start counting turns. At turn 15, one contestant quits in pain. At 18, the other gives up too. Sophie continues, smiling, and pushes beyond 30 turns, easily winning the challenge. Next, they try to fit her into tiny spaces no human should be able to fit into. And finally, to prove she has no spine, they shoot tiny suction arrows at her legs. She bends in impossible ways, shocking everyone. She goes through tight spaces that are meant to test her spine flexibility, and everyone is amazed by what she's doing. In the end, she will shoot balloons with her feet using a bow and arrow. Something that seems impossible. How can a person even do that? But Sophie does it and successfully completes the challenge. 5 is Jeff, the man with the strongest arms in the world. He was born this way. His arms are so massive, he wears rings the size of a whole hand. They test his strength in multiple challenges. He even has trouble typing on phones and laptops because of his size and uses a custom keyboard. First, he goes up against Sean in an arm wrestling match. Jeff wins easily. Then he takes on Tanner. Again, no chance. Now the real test, Mighty Oak, a world champion arm wrestler, joins in. The match is intense. Mighty Oak nearly wins, but Jeff makes an epic comeback and wins again. The competition is starting. Jeff seems like someone who can be defeated, but it's not possible. He is the winner, just like I told you before. Tanner wants Jeff to be beaten, but it's not going to happen. After a while into the competition, Jeff ends up winning, and he does it with ease. Maybe it's the huge arms he has that give him that power. Jeff has won the World Arm Wrestling competition many times, just like this. Next is Sumo, the heaviest man in the world, weighing 500 pounds. He's a 4-time World Wrestling champion. First challenge, a food competition and 10 pizzas. It's Sumo versus 4 people. Sumo says, "I'm hungry." He eats all 10 pizzas before the others are even halfway done. Then it's a tug of war. 3 people versus just Sumo. They try, but he doesn't budge, and they lose badly. Finally, a wrestling challenge. All of them versus Sumo. One by one, he slams them to the ground until they give up. Sumo proves once again why he's the undisputed champion. First, in the tug of war, the 3 of them try to pull the rope together, but it's not possible because Sumo is stronger than all of them. After that, they pull the rope with all their strength, but they all fail. Sumo wins the first round of the competition, and he does it with ease. The second challenge is a wrestling match where all of them will face Sumo to test his strength, but I'm sure he will defeat them all. First, they fight him one by one, but they fail because you can't fight Sumo alone. So they decide to team up and all go in together. A short while later, they all attack Sumo at once, but they still can't beat him. They can't bring him down. Then they bring in some strong men, but even they can't defeat him. Once again, they try to increase the number of people fighting Sumo, hoping that more people can take him down. But Sumo is not someone who can easily be brought to the ground. He defeats all of them one by one, and that's how Sumo wins. Finally, Tanner travels to India to meet the conjoined twins. These twins were born joined together with 2 separate arms and shared legs. It's an incredibly rare condition, and a true wonder of the world. Thank you so much for watching this amazing video. If you enjoyed it, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and don't forget to share the video. See you next time for more mind-blowing content. Yay!